I will get to see no blank spaces. So please, that's a request.
And please
If
get
you,
your notepad and pen also to make
yeah,
a
please get
list
your
of all
notepad and
important
pen.
points. Yes.
Even though you know more in this field, or maybe which you are, still get the pen and paper. Something will be new for you in this. And at the end, I will give you some rituals. If you can do that, it's good. And finally, 100% you need to do. Whether it is 108 times, 1008 times, 10,008 times, 1 lakh times, whatever, you have to do this because the Havan this is the ultimate thing which our ancestors has given us. Whatever bhog you are putting in that Agni, it is going to the God directly. Any other bhog which you put in your mandir, in your home temple, half of it going to your pitar. You know, Pitru, your ancestors, they are taking it. Or any negative energies are there in your house, they will eat it. So you are thinking it is going to the God, it is not going to the God. Okay. So because of that, always do havans, even the small homas you can perform with 108 times daily. That is also good. Many people are doing Agnihotra in their home. That is also good practice because Agnihotra, you are literally giving everything directly to the divine. Okay. So today we are starting with this Shivrathri special sadhana, and I will just go through the some presentation part. And I want you to break your concept today. A lot of concepts we are carrying in our mind from our societal. Hindi is okay, English is okay, or mix is okay. What you people are
English,
comfortable
sir.
with?
English.
English?
Yeah.
Okay,
And
okay.
please start with your introduction, sir.
Yeah, okay, I will start. But just before that, I'm just telling all of you because lot of impressions we are carrying in our mind. We are the being with the impression of society, our student life, our professors, our mother, father, so many relatives. Everybody's telling us something wrong, right, everything. And we as a human being, which the original person, the innocent person who was born, has been lost somewhere. Okay. All the labels you can see, all the layers of colors, but the real human is lost. It is somewhere hidden inside. So this is the day to remove all that, keep that bravery, keep that courage to remove all your, concepts and all these things about gods and many things which we have listened. We have not explored it. We have just listened and taken it. My father has told me like this, so I have to do like this. My teacher has told me like this, then I have to do like this. We have not explored it, that whether it is right or wrong. It is just the belief. And because of this belief, our lives are miserable. Because we were ourselves have not explored anything. Okay. किसी ने तो बोल दिया. Even I will tell you, even in maths, if you challenge science, even in maths, why 1 to 9 numbers are needed? You tell me. You have believed this as a truth that 1, 2, 3, 4, 9 hona hi chahiye. It has to be there. It is not necessary. One scientist has taken only 3 numbers 1, 2, 3, 11, 12, 13, 21, 22, 23. He has done all the maths with this. Even in computers, we have only 2 digits 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, 0. They can write this language. Why 1 to 9 is needed? Because somebody has put that belief so hard in your mind from the childhood, you are believing that this is the truth. There is no exploration from your side, no special thinking, no new thoughts, nothing is coming out of it. Just the beliefs are packed, and you are a package of hundreds and thousands of beliefs from other people, not your own. So I ask you today, if some beliefs of your are getting shattered, let it get shattered. At least listen and then choose whether he is right or my belief is right. This is up to you. Make that choice. Be courageous. If the belief is getting broken, it is good thing. Okay. And I will share the normal sadhanas with you. Uh, I don't want to go too hard on you. I try to complete it before 9 o'clock, but looks difficult. But let's see how it goes. As this auspicious night of Mahashivratri approaches, let us reflect on this timeless wisdom and the spiritual level. There are some stories in this webinar which may open your eyes, which may not open your eyes. It's up to you. The choice is yours, ultimately. Okay. So just listen to me very carefully. And if you want to embrace this new truth, if you want to explore the new truth, shatter your belief, do it. So, little bit about myself. I am a coach in healing modality, light worker. I am a consultant in distant aura healing. I do past life regression sessions. I am a Vastu expert. I am also an author of best-selling book, The Holistic Graduate. You can find this book in the Amazon right now, and this is already got that bestseller uh, 2 years ago. I am a Lama Fera Grandmaster. This is again a new healing modality. Hunkar Halim Grandmaster, astrologer. We check Kundali and black magic and negativity on people. Okay. And we identify who has done it on you. Okay. This is our basically specialty. We are having a team of 2, 3 people. We also channel, the messages from the other world to the people who wants to talk to their relatives. Okay. So our team does it. 3, 4 people are there who are masters in their own vidyas. Okay. Uh, we do tarot card spells, candle spells for money, relationship, healing, and protection. We do beam, black magic removal, and prosperity havans. As you can see, I am doing these havans regularly, and my team also perform this. All are experts in their own vidyas. Remedies in protection against nazar and evil dosha, crystal consultation, and rudraksha consultation. So any kind of crystals which we suggest to you will give you benefits. Even the rudrakshas, different rudrakshas are there. So we suggest as per your kundali or as per your problems which you are facing. Okay. So this is a brief introduction about myself. You can connect me on Instagram. My name is my ID is Divine Healer Vivek Raje. I am having YouTube channel. You can go there and search for me. So coming to this, who is Shiva? Okay. So first try to understand what is Shiva. We take this name very randomly, Shiva. So Shiva basically, when gets a physical form, is called as Shankara or Shankar. But as a Shiva, he is not a mythological god. He is a state of consciousness. It is the emptiness which you see when you put your head up and the darkness of the sky and the vast emptiness you see. Okay. So that emptiness, that shunya, shunya means zero. Zero means everywhere there is a zero, big zero, but infinite zero. So that is Shiva. Okay. But we have been taught that Shiva is the Shivlinga, Shiva is with the Parvati and kids and all that. That is Shankara. Okay. So try to understand the difference. In physical form, is Shankara. In any other way, if you call Shiva, it is infinite consciousness, which is all around us. Okay. He is not a personality, but a background presence in which all experiences arise and dissolve. The science of Shiva explains why he is described as without beginning and without end. Unlike created forms, consciousness is never born and never dies. It only observes the change. So, what is this observer? I will tell you. You can practice this in your daily life. Maybe if you can try this for even 1 minute a day, this will change your life. Suppose you are washing your hands. Who exactly is putting that energy for washing those hands? Why your this hand and this hand is moving? Try to explore that truth. Okay. Because you are just an observer. If you see yourself as an observer, you will find that these hands are moving. This sharir is doing his karma. Okay, anything. You are eating a food, see that food is hand is coming, going into your mouth. Mouth is, doing that churning, and you are eating the food. Just observe it by being a third person away from your body. If you can do this, even for 1 minute a day, your life will change because then you will become an observer. So that's what it is. It is only observe changes. It doesn't come in between anyone. Total free will is given to us. He says, do whatever you want. I will just observe. Okay. But what we say, like, somebody will come from up there, somebody is there, I will call for help and all that. There is nobody there out there. Okay. Only your consciousness, if it is getting expanded, similar to Shiva, all the help in the world will come to you. So please understand this. This is why Shiva is deeply connected with death, not as a destroyer, but as the one who stands beyond it. Even the person dies, so only the body dies. So whoever remains is the observer, watching all the transition without fear. So as soon as you know you are not this body, your fear of death goes. But you need to practice it daily. Otherwise, at the last moment when the death comes, because in this life only once you have the chance to die with observer mode. And that is very difficult if you are not practiced it. Okay. So Shiva is beyond all that. That's why we call him a destroyer. He's not actually a destroyer. He's beyond everything, beyond death. Even after death, he exists. Before birth, he exists. That's why he's Shunya, infinite. Okay, now a little story about emptying your cup, becoming Shunya. How you can become a Shunya. Right now, what is happening with the most of us, 99% people on the earth, is we are filled. Our mind, if our mind is considered as a cup, it is completely filled with fears, anxiety, societal expectations, accumulations of lifetimes of karmas, you know, and these fears come from what will happen to my kids, whether they are getting married, where my medicines will come on time, n number of fears we are putting in this cup. Okay, this impression, often unconscious, weigh us down. Our speed reduces, our thinking process reduces, and it prevents us from taking the true experience of liberation. Because your glass is so much filled, you see, you say, why God is not coming to me? So God says, divine says, there is no space in your cup. Where should I come? First, empty this cup, then I will enter. And as soon as you empty this, you will find that flow of divine will start. Divine means I am telling about the consciousness, divine consciousness, which is already all pervading, will enter into the cup. Because your cup is fully filled with fears, anxiety, and number of juggleries, there is no scope of the divine to enter. So, on this day, it is a great day to become a shunya, great day to empty the cup. A state of profound emptiness should be there. You should create a void in your mind that please come and enter now. I am generally, see what we ask now to God, remove my fear, remove my anxiety. But this step you have to take. The divine will not take this step because divine is always with you. Divine is always with you, knocking your doors every day, but you deny it because your home is cluttered. He cannot enter. He will say, where is the space in your home? You have filled it with fear. So first remove the fear, and removing the fear, removing the anxiety, removing all the clutter is our job, not the divine's job. Divine doesn't care if you clear the home or not because he is the observer. He is always ready, but he is the observer. He will give you full freedom. If you want to go in the depression, he will give you full freedom. Go in depression, no problem. If you want to do suicide, okay, do suicide. The gate is open. If you want to be happy, he will open that gate also. So the divine is open because he is a complete freedom given to us, to every living being. It's a complete freedom given to us, and especially to humans. It's, I think, ultimate freedom is given to us. You do whatever you want, I will support you. He will say Tathastu. If you want to jump from 20th floor, Tathastu. You have the freedom. So whatever you want to do with your life, it is up to you. The full freedom is given to you. Nobody is going to save you there because you have chosen it. Once you choose it, entire nature, entire divine, entire consciousness will support you. Okay. If you decided to become a doctor, everything will support you. There will be hurdles. I will not say that there will not be hurdles. There will be hurdles. But ultimately, if your confidence, if your goal is clear, entire nature and divine will support you. So understand this. So first thing, why I'm telling you all this, because before doing any sadhana, before doing any ritual, these things should be very clear to you. You need to be literally shunya to absorb that great energy which will flow on this day from the cosmos to Earth and to other planets also. Other beings on other planets also going to get this benefits. Okay, which we say aliens and all, we don't believe and all that. That is a different part. But everywhere this energy will flow. Okay, but our identities are limited to small, limited to Earth. I will say Earth here. So, what we need to do? Release fear, let go of worries and anxiety, shed impression, discard societal norms and expectation from you, at least on that day. Embrace Shunya, achieve the state of inner emptiness, receive grace. Then Shiva will bless you and fill you completely. Okay. Second story is about the elephant. Many of you might have heard it. A baby elephant, Mahut, who is the, who sits on the elephant and drives him with this ankush, that particular weapon he is carrying, which Ganesh ji carries generally. So what he does, he sits on that elephant and just controls it. Okay. So what he does, he brings a small baby in the new cage. Okay. And he ties it with a simple rope because the baby elephant's strength is very less. Okay. So that time he ties it with a simple thread, which the baby cannot break. Oh, imagine a thickness of something like 1 inch or something. Okay. Baby tries hard, 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 and then just gives up. The baby then becomes stronger, stronger. The baby who was 100 kg at the birth becomes 3000 kg. But you know what happened? The rope thickness remains same. The rope thickness is still 1 inch. That 3000 kilo elephant, even with his next little bit push, can break that thread. But he doesn't break. Why? Because of the impression. The impression that he carried, that I cannot get out of this loop which is tied to my neck. Okay. That conditioning in our mind is also like that. I cannot do this. I cannot achieve 10 crore. I cannot become doctor. I cannot do this. I cannot do, because somebody in your childhood, or maybe somebody in your relatives, maybe somebody in your friend circle told you, you cannot do it. Some incident happened with you, some bad incident that have pushed you back. In that time, in the past, you are carrying that impression till death. Even after 60, 70, 80 years, people are carrying that one impression which ruined their entire life. So, what I am trying to tell you, break these things, break these mental blocks. If you want the grace to flow in your life, break these mental blocks. Recognizing these limits is the first part. You need to recognize these limits. Challenge this belief. Is this belief still holds true? Somebody 10 years ago hit me, 10 people came and hit me. Is this true, or I'm more stronger than them? I can hit back with these 10 people. And then if you realize, no, I can do better than this, I can do more than that, realize this potential and unleash it. This is I want you to do on this day. Transcend your self-doubt. Self-doubt has taken so many lives, so many dreams have been shattered that I don't know, 90% of people have lost their entire life in this one or two incident in their life. Something bad happened and they are carrying it, dragging it literally to this day, taking that self-doubt. I cannot do this. I cannot do this. I cannot do this. Even when I told you 1,25,000 japa minimum, someone of your faces are like, because you believe already that it cannot happen. Okay. So that self-doubt you need to remove on this day, before this day actually. Third story. Many see God out there on a distant mountain tops, कहीं तो कोई बैठा हुआ है, some celestial realms में, somebody is watching over me, somebody is seeing over me, somebody writing my karma. All these nonsense stories are filled with our mind. Okay. And see, those stories have some different meaning, but we have taken it literally. No story should be taken literally. You always should see whatever is in the background which is not said in the story. Then the story becomes a lesson to you. And with that lesson, you go ahead. This story have bound you so badly. You have taken this story and literally taken it in your life, and it is stopping you. There is no one else up there. There is only you. Even when, if you read Bhagavad Gita, Lord Krishna declared, I am the only God. It is not the expression of ego. Rather, it was the realization of human who had transcended his individual limitation to recognize the universal consciousness. कृष्ण कहते हैं कि मैं भगवान हूं. You can also say that if you transcend this, I am the one, because everywhere you see you yourself in that state. That's why Krishna said it's not about out of ego, because there is no Krishna. He's become a Paramatma because he sees beyond the sight. And that's why he says individual limitation to recognize universal consciousness, the divine spark that reside within all beings. He understood that essence, and that essence of the universe were one and the same. Whatever is within you is within you, within me. Whatever is within me, within a tree. He literally sees that like this. Because of that, he says, I am the only God. Okay. So, what are the lessons from this? Recognize the divine spark, your inner divinity on this day, at least before it. Understand your unity with the universe. This is the cosmic connection you need to build on this day. And the creative power. Create your reality. The divine has given you full freedom. Whatever you do, the freedom is with you. Okay. So, if you want to be an artist, be an artist. Just go for it. The freedom is there. Hurdles will come. I'm telling you, hurdles will come because of your karma. Let them come. But your determination should be such, all the hurdles will give you the path finally. Because any hurdle behind any hurdle, there is an opportunity. You only need to see the opportunity, not the hurdle. If you see the hurdle, you will back down. And that's what is taught to us. Hurdle hai bhago, run. Udhar jao, bhago. No, you need to see beyond that hurdle. That there is some opportunity. Why this hurdle has come? Because there is some opportunity behind this. There is a golden egg behind that. I need to go through this hurdle. Go through it. Become a co-creator of your own reality. The divine is there to help you. Always. Okay. So many of you know Ramakrishna Paramahansa. Okay. And revered spiritual master. He was deeply devoted to Mother Kali. Uh, there is a great saint named Totapuri. He is a Nagapanthi, okay, Naga Sadhu. And once he sees Ramakrishna Paramahansa meditating, he comes there and he sees his face and says, he is a good person whom I should teach. Okay. So he wakes him up from the Samadhi and he asks him, I want to teach you the Advaita Tattva. Advaita means non-duality. Will you come with me? So he said, I need to ask my mother. He said, okay, go and ask your mother. Ramakrishna Paramahansa runs towards Ma Kali statue. He goes into her temple. He prays to her and he just go into meditation. And he immediately sees the Mother Kali and he asks Kalima, can I take him as a guru? Kalima says, yes, take him as a guru because your next path is depend on this particular guru and do whatever he says. She says that. And he comes running back and say, okay, I accept you as a guru. Let's do this. Totapuri departs, descends the knowledge of Advaita into Ramakrishna Paramahansa. But there is a problem because what happens every time Ramakrishna Paramahansa meditates, Kali Ma appears and he forgets about everything. And he becomes a small child and he started playing like a mother and child relationship between these two. Very beautiful relationship between this divine and the sadhaka. And he gets always gets trapped into this thing. So one day Totapuri comes and say, nothing doing. This time you need to take the sword and just slash at Makalu and destroy that image, whatever you are saying. So he said, how can I do this? She is my mother. So you have to do this. So he again asks Mother Kali, what is, but he remembers the words of Mother Kali that whatever Guru will say, you have to do it. He remembers only those two words. He sits in the meditation, Mother Kali appears. Again, he forgets and starts playing with the mother and child relationship happening there. Immediately, what this Saint Totapuri does, he takes a glass and cuts his hair, cuts the physical form of uh, Ramakrishna Paramahansa. Ramakrishna Paramahansa breaks that meditation and takes the sword and cuts the Ma Kali's image, which is in front of him during the sadhana. As soon as he shatters, he sees beyond everything. He sees the Virat darshan of the Mother Kali. So the limited form of Mother Kali, he sees both ways, a form and the formless beings. Both the beings he sees as a, it is called as a Advaita. This is like a non-duality. Why we have been given as a murtis in our Sanatan Dharma is because mind needs an object to pray upon. Mind needs some object. If I don't give you any object, no thoughts, nothing will come in your mind. Even the bhakti will not get jagrut in your mind. So that's why we are having so many murtis in our Sanatan Dharma. So at least at the start, murtis are okay. After that, you need to understand something greater things are beyond these murtis, which we need to which we are talking today about the consciousness, the divine consciousness, which we all have. Here again, your beliefs might be shaken a little bit. Just listen to me because many times it happens that we are carrying so many impressions, past life impressions, these life impressions, again, societal impressions, that the Murti is everything. Okay? No, there are many things beyond Murti. If you can go beyond that, you will literally find that connection that you and that form is not different. Okay? So that realization is very important. And once you have that realization, you will go into the nirguna form. Nirguna means without the guna. So whatever comes in front of you, you will seek as a Paramatma. Okay. So this is very difficult to achieve, but I am just telling you the story why. Because even a great devotee like Paramahansa has to shatter his own imaginary things to go beyond this. Once he goes beyond, he finds that truth. So, what is the message from here? The deep devotion, Ramakrishna's profound connection with Mother Kali, Guru's instruction, Totapuri's guidance to transcend form, symbolical severance, using wisdom to break the attachment to the divine form. This is very important. Using wisdom to break the attachment to the divine form and ultimate reversion, achieving the formless state of Advaita Brahman. So he sees her as a Brahmin, all pervading, as well as in a mother form. Both he has seen. Okay. So I stop sharing any doubts you are having, any your understanding or not. So just I want to stop here for 2 minutes. You are getting what I'm trying to tell you here. From all these stories, try to understand emptying cup of fear to recognize the universal self, transcending all divine forms, offer profound insight to our spiritual journey. On Shivrathri, let us meditate on this truth, shedding our limitations, embracing the boundless, blissful consciousness that Shiva embodies. May we find the strength to look within and realize our true divine nature. Om Namah Shiva. So, this story is a base. So, try to do this within these 2 days. This is your kind of a small sadhana, I can say. Try to break. Anything is getting break, have the courage to break it. Okay? Because this is your life. No father, no your mother, no wife, husband, koi bhi nahi aane wala. Okay? This is your life. And if you live with, binding, you will not enjoy the completeness of life. Okay? Even a tree lives a complete life. It blooms, it sheds leaves, it gives fruits, it gives flowers, and it sees itself and say, what a wonderful life. But we humans create misery for ourselves internally. So many miseries, unnecessary miseries. Okay. Okay. So going to next. Okay. So this already we have seen. Okay. So four things you need to do. Basically, these are the four pillars which you need to do. So now the rituals are like a physical ritual as well as the internal ritual. Whatever you are doing physically should happen internal. Okay. So japa meditation, it is the repetition of sacred mantras using the Rudraksha mala. Okay. Try to understand why Rudraksha mala. Many people are counting like this. Om Namah Shiva, Om Namah on their finger. Om Namah Shiva, Om Namah Shiva. A sadhak without a mala is a soldier without a gun. Okay? A sadhak without a Rudraksh mala or any mala is a soldier without a gun. If you send a soldier on a border without a gun, what will happen? You know that. Okay? Never do this. Or they found this now new chanting machine. Om Namah Shivaya Tuk, Om Namah Shivaya Tuk, Om Namah Shivaya Tuk. You need a proper mala, Rudraksh mala. Okay? Or crystal mala is also coming. So you can use that. Rudraksha mala focusing the mind and evoking Shiva's presence within. Okay, Abhishekam, a ritual bathing of Shivlingam with milk, honey, and sacred waters while chanting prayers. Abhisheka happens two ways. Abhisheka at the physical form, same Abhisheka should happen within. You are washing all your internal, whatever I told you, these 4, 5 mental blockages that you should wash on this day. Internally, it should go. As you pour water on the Shivlingam, internally also you should wash all these things, which is not helping you grow further. Okay. Then do pranayama, breath control practice that purify energy channels and prepare the body for deeper meditation. Pranayama you should do to balance this thought because generally we are coming up from somewhere outside, from office, we carry all this impression. So what happens? Air elements with the pranayama take care of the Akash Tattva. Air element takes care of Akash Tattva. So when we breathe, Akash Tattva gets clear and your mind is very connected to Akash Tattva, basically. So pranayama you have to do. Jagran, this is the most important thing. On that night, nobody should sleep. Why I tell you? Because on Purnima and Amavasya, Purnima is full moon, Amavasya is no moon. On both the days, there is a gravitational pull so powerful, which is happening from the moon, that in the sea, you can see the tides are rising. Tides are rising and going down. On full moon, the tides rise. On the new moon, it subsides. So there is a huge gravitational pull from moon side. So your spine should be erect and you need to sit. If you sleep, what will happen? It will be a horizontal thing. Horizontally, even it pulls, it will not rise. So if you want your kundalini to rise or little bit, not fully, because kundalini rising is a different process, it should rise from root to at least one chakra above, sacral chakra. If it rises up to Sahasra, it is the ultimate state. But if you achieve it, okay, at least your goal should be at least it should rise from one chakra to next chakra. So maybe you are at the root chakra. Mostly 90% people are there. root chakra to Swadhisthana chakra. So the Muladhara chakra to Swadhisthana chakra, which is 2 finger below our navel area. Okay, below our navel, 2 finger. That is the Swadhisthana. And then see the magic, because you need to be sitting straight entire night, no questions. And to make you sit straight, all these rituals are there. Okay, so these rituals of Abhishek, Pranayam, Japa, everything is basically to keep you straight, 90-degree. Okay, so sacred all night vigil, remain awake in meditation and devotion throughout the Shivrathri. These is the 4 pillars. You can write down all these 4 pillars. Okay, now I will just touch upon this because this is Bhairav ji is very many people fear him. I don't know why, because he's very intense energy of Lord Shiva. Okay, and he resides in the cremation ground, that we know. So, what is cremation ground? Cremation ground is not the smashana. The earth is a cremation ground only, because on earth this we call as a mrityu loka. Okay, people come to birth and people die. Okay, this is the mrityu loka. So, from last 1 lakh years, how many people might have died? How many animals, plants, how many humans might have died? Billions, I think, billions of. So this is a Mrityuloka. This is a cremation ground. And Bhairava, when Shiva comes, descend on this earth, he is also called as a Bhairava. As a Shankara with the family, Bhairava with the cremation ground. Cremation is not literally cremation. It is the earth. Earth is his playing ground. Okay. He is a Kshetrapal. Bhairavaji is our Kshetrapal. Okay. So what he does, he invokes, he gives us protection, and Bhaya Rava. These 2 words are there. Bhaya means fear. Rava means remover. Bhaya Rava, one who removes the fear. Bhairav. Okay. So Bhairav sadhana requires courage to confront inner shadows. When you do this sadhana, all your inner darkness will come out. Okay. You might find the shadows of yours in the past. You might have done some bad karmas with your relatives, with your close people. And mostly we do bad karmas with our close people. Then bad karma with somebody else. So all this will come out during this sadhana, because he wants you to see those, realize those, and take the lessons and dissolve it. Dissolve that fear and break it so that your spiritual growth can happen. That's why Bhairav sadhana is done. But Bhairav sadhana is not for everyone, because it is a path of transformation. And many of us don't want to transform. We want to be like that. Okay, I have to fight with my boss. I want to fight with my daughter-in-law. I want to fight with my husband. I will not change. So Bhairav sadhana is not for you. Don't do it, please. Okay, because he will show you the shadows inside you, the bad karmas which you have done, and he will also give you a path to transcend it, to go beyond it. So only the courageous people who wants to see their inner darkness take this sadhana on this day, because it gives immense fruits if you have done it on this day. At the end, I will tell you what should be done specifically. It is a very simple Vairav sadhana, nothing tough. Okay, that you can do on this day, on this night, basically. So Bhairav is transcendent of time, because he's the stopper of time, he's the destroyer of time. Even death can be stopped. Bhairav, if you are a Bhairav sadhak at the deep level, he will stop the death of your loved ones also, because he is so powerful. He is so powerful. He is a direct form of Shiva on the earth. Okay. And he will give you lot of blessings in material life. Uh, Even though he's fierce, he is also benevolent. He will love you. He will give all the benefits. Okay. Okay. Now the science of Shivlingam, why we do these things. It is there are 3 things: energetic reality, physical form, and spiritual truth. Okay. So sacred geometry, it is an elliptical form which generates a natural energy vortex, creating a powerful field for meditation. and spiritual practice. It generates the magnetism, and the magnetic flux which is surrounding the Shivlinga is huge. If the Shivlinga is consecrated, means उसको सिद्ध किया हुआ है और वहां पे प्राण प्रतिष्ठा हुई है, so it is very powerful. That magnetic field itself will remove all the fear from your mind. If you sit, just sit there, doing nothing. Okay. And this is the symbolic meaning. Basically, the vertical emerging from the circular base represents the eternal dance of consciousness of an energy. Because where it sits, it is the part of Shakti. Okay. It is the part that semicircular hole is a part of Shakti. And it sits on that, it's the Shiva. So it is appearing from Shakti. Okay. The same thing is happening with your seven chakras. Okay. At the root chakra, your genitals are there. All our genitals are at the root chakra. It is emerging, that Kundalini is emerging from that. So it is a symbolic representation of that thing. A pillar of fire rising from the root chakra to Sahasrara chakra. Okay. So take this as you put bel patra, as you put water, as you put ghee, as you put honey on that shivlinga, do the same inwards also. Once you do this, just meditate for 1 minute, do the same with your internal things. Okay. Now coming to Kundalini and Shiva, the supreme union. These are the seven chakras, root, Swadhisthana, and all these seven chakras are shown. Ultimately, this is the Sahasrara chakra, Agya chakra, and Sahasrara chakra. Okay, so this is the time that energy sends from the root chakra to top, and this is the path. It goes like this. Okay, Abhisheka, not an outer ritual, as I told. It should be done internally also as well as outer. Okay. Now the sadhana. Okay. So write down this mantra, or otherwise I will send you this start, because at the start we always offer our prayers to Ganpati ji. You can say simply Om Gam Ganpataye Namah also, that during this sadhana, any ritual you are doing, just pray first to Lord Ganpati. Just no obstacle should come. He is the placing of the obstacle. He also removes the obstacle. He places and removes. Both he do. Okay. Because there is some sadhanas, Uchishta Ganpati. You can place obstacles also. He can place obstacles. He can remove also. So both powers are with Ganesh. Always pray to him before the start of any sadhana, any puja you are doing at your home, or before this only. So Om Gananam Tam Ganapati Havamahe Katva Gavi Kavi Nam. This is the, I will just send it to you. Okay, this is the meaning and everything. I will just run through because the time is less. Now, after this, you need to sit in front of Shivlinga, recite the Shiv mantra with Shraddha and Bhakti. The devotion for the Lord Shiva is to be there within your mind. It should not that just chanting karna hai, kuch to karna hai, so I am doing this. Not like that. There should be a devotion. Most of us has that devotion towards Shivji. So maintain it on this day specially, and just do it with Shraddha and Bhakti. Okay. Om Namah Shivaya. If possible, offer bell leaves, Dhatura. This is the I don't know the English word of this, but it is called as Dhatura. If you go to Puja store, you will find this, or you can order from Amazon, because you have 2 days, you can find it there. Fresh fruits, flowers to Lord Shiva. If you don't have anything, at least offer simple flowers. Okay. Not the ketki flowers. Don't offer ketki flower, because Shiva, it's said not to like it. So don't offer ketki flowers. Okay. Don't offer safa flowers. Okay. Basically these two should not be offered. Any other flower is okay. If you chant the mantra during the Mahashivratri, that day is very favorable day to him to shower knowledge and boons upon you. So this is a very simple sadhana. Say Ganpati mantra and chant an Om Namah Shiva as many times as possible. Okay. The next ritual to remove fear. Okay. Everybody is seeing this, right? Okay. I don't know. Okay. So this ritual is to remove fear. Write your blockages, fears on a piece of paper with pencil. Just write this down. This is a ritual you need to do if you are having some fear inside you कि मेरा ये हो जाएगा वो हो जाएगा, somebody will hurt me, somebody will I will get accident, a lot of things going in our mind. If you are having this is a simple ritual which you can do. Okay. Write your blockage, fears on a piece of paper with pencil, hold it in your hands and pray to the Lord Shiva to remove them from your life and surrender to the divine with complete trust. Okay. ऐसे हाथ में लिखने गए, पकड़ने गए, just tell him, he is your father. Just like whatever we tell our father freely, tell him all these things and chant the 108 times Mahamrutyunjay mantra. 108 is, I will tell, do for 1008. Okay, because that effect will be good. 108, it will not be that much effective, but if you cannot do for 1008, at least do for 108. That's why I written 108. But from my side, do for 1008 times. Okay. Let the paper be there near his feet for a day, because entire day and next day you need to keep it there, and next day erase all you have written and discard the paper. So write it with a pencil. Okay, I specifically written with pencil, not a pen. Okay, then with the eraser on the next day night, remove it and throw the paper. You can burn the paper also. Okay, by putting it there, the Lord Shiva will remove all your fears. Okay, this ritual, if you do for 108 times, has given amazing results. Don't consider it very easy, because on this day, anything you do for Lord Shiva will give you amazing benefits. Second ritual, which everybody likes, prosperity ritual. Place a Shiva statue picture at puja altar, light oil diya or gold color candle. If you don't have diya, you can put a gold color candle and incense sticks. Okay. State your intention to Lord Shiva and pray to him with full faith and request him to help you fulfill your desires. Again, chant Om Namah Shiva 108 times. Okay. Offer white flowers to Shiva. Start this ritual from any Monday. You can do many Monday, but if you do this for 100 days, from starting from Mahashivratri, this is guaranteed to give you results. Okay. If you don't want to give you do for 100 days, do for 50 days with 1008 mantras. 1008 mantras daily, 50 days. Okay. So write this down. You are seeing this, right? I'm not able to see you guys. So please
Yes, sir. It's
verbally.
visible. Yeah.
Okay. So everybody is written down. State your intention to Lord Shiva, pray to him with full faith, and request him to help you fulfilling your desires. Okay. 108 times for 100 days, 1008 times for 50 days. Don't expect this ki aaj kiya or tomorrow results will come. No, nothing will come. Okay. Because we are on a physical plane. Physical plane, we are time bound. It will take time. In different planes, it will happen within seconds. But thank God that delay is there, because otherwise the wild thoughts which we are carrying, all carrying for each other, there will be a chaos. So thank God there is a delay. Hmm? Okay. So this is a special mantra to remove any negative energy and for protection. Any negativity you are feeling in your house, in any special corner, or generally some corners of the house, you will feel heavy energies. Okay. Mostly the a lady of the house feels this, because she stays there, and the intuition level of ladies are more than men. Okay. So somewhere in the corner or some area in the house, if you are feeling that this corner is, I feel heavy. Okay. So what you need to do, one who prays to Lord, okay, one can use Rudraksha or killer crystal quartz. Just take a Rudraksha mala, sit there on that particular location. If there is no negative energy in your house, no problem. Just sit in your temple, okay, in front of Shivlinga or photo of Lord Shiva, and just chant this Shiva Nama Om Tam Nasi Masi. Okay, so this is a mantra you need to chant for 1008 times. That means 10 mala, 10 complete mala. One round is 108. 10 mala complete. Okay. Shiva Nama Om Tham Nasi Masi. Everybody written down. Can I proceed? You have to take Rudraksha or clear crystal quartz, rosary. Next. Shiva Dhyana Mantra is, this is the Dhyana Mantra by Lord Ravan. The Ravan has written this mantra to please Lord Shiva. Kritam Vakvayam Karmajam Va Shravanayam Va Manasam Va Paradam Vitam Va Sarmaitakshamasva Jai Jai Karnagar Shiva Deve Shambho. Okay. So this mantra you can chant for at least 108 times on the rosary base. This is a long mantra, that's why I'm asking you to chant for 108 times. Else the small mantra you can chant for 1008 times minimum. Okay. So write down this mantra also. You can get this mantra easily. Shiva Dhyana mantra. These rituals are for entire night. Entire night you need to sit and do all these rituals. Okay. Okay. Lord Shiva Namaskar mantra. This is a slightly longer mantra. Om Namo Tara. This is a longer mantra. I will send you this because this is a longer mantra slightly. So you may not be able to do this. So chant this at least 21 times because it is a long mantra. I am reducing the chants. Okay. If you can do this for 108 times, nothing like this. Nothing like this. Okay. Karma cleansing ritual. See, our karmas are creation of action versus reaction. Action, reaction, action, reaction, action, reaction. That's how the karma is created. And there are two ways to clear karmas. One is to understand who you are and immediately go above, go beyond. Okay. Just like, do you think Buddha, Mahalord, Mahavir, they have not their karmas, past life karmas? They have, but they have found the truth, who they were, and all karmas got vanished. Okay. So that is a path, tough path, definitely. But that is one path. Second path is what we can do is by praying to our Ishta Devata or any, in this case, Lord Shiva, the karma which you are carrying, the reactions coming onto you will be reduced. Like, for example, uh, you have killed somebody in your past life with your vehicle. You have rammed that person and he got killed. In this life, or maybe after 10 lives, he gets the chance to kill you. If you have a backing of any gods or goddesses, in that accident, only you will be scratched somewhere or some part of your bone will be broken, but you will not die. So karma we have to face, but the intensity will be reduced if your Ishta stands with you. Okay, so try to understand this. We cannot erase karma. The effects will be reduced. Even whatever healings we are doing with Lama Fera and other healing modalities, we reduce the karma. We cannot eliminate the karma. We are nobody to eliminate the karma. Okay. That is a written law. The karma is a written law. Even God fears to interfere with karmas, but they will help you. They will help you in certain way because you have done so many sadhanas of those gods. So they will help you, but they cannot erase it. Nobody can erase anybody's karma. So try to understand this. This ritual will help you reduce the intensity of the coming reactions towards you. You don't know what will happen tomorrow. You don't know what will happen to your kids because karma catches your lineage. Okay. If it not happen to you, it will catch your son or child. If he has not he cannot catch the karma cannot catch your son and child, he will catch the descendants. Okay. So law of karma is very tough. Uh, and there is an entire topic which I can talk on for 4 or 5 hours on karma because it is very huge. And that's why I'm saying do good karmas always. from today, try to do good karmas. Even people who are doing bad to you, just leave it to your Ishta. Okay? God will decide. And once you have the backing of that God, nobody will dare to do bad things with you. Try to understand this. Okay? So if you are having strong backing of your God with you, nobody will dare to do anything bad with you. Okay? So we have not achieved that state yet, but with these simple rituals, try to get that protection for it. So whatever the karma's reaction coming to you with this ritual, you can reduce the effects. Okay. So what you need to do, light the diya and incense stick in front of Lord Shiva statue or picture, invoke Lord Shiva and ask him to assist you in the ritual of karma cleansing. Then chant below mantra 21 times. I have written 21. You can do 108, 1008, no limitation. Okay. Tatpurushaya tavahe Mahadevaye no Tanno Rudra Prachodaya. This is a Gayatri mantra of Lord Shiva. Okay. Tatpurushaya Vidmahe Mahadevaya Dhimahe Tanno Rudra Prachodaya. Okay. You can do this. Just chant properly. The sound should be proper. Chant very silently and with peaceful. Don't rush into this chanting. Okay. Then take blue flower. If not feasible, take white and imagine Lord Shiva's energy is being infused in it. So in that flower, imagine the energy of Lord Shiva is infused. Okay. And chant 21 times below mantra. Okay. Om Har Har Kapata Damane Nilakantaya Kalkuta Tavasha Chanaya Ham Fat Swa. Fat Swa is for protection. Fat is for protection. Okay. To destroy. To destroy anything, the karma, anything. Fat word is used. Swaha means you are giving. You are giving that thing to Lord Shiva. Okay. So this you can do and pray to Lord Shiva, who is like a Rudra, to disentangle, delete, clear, remove all negative discordant energies from your subtle energy field, including the chakras, auric field, all bodies, soul level, physical system, as well as burn all the negative and bad karmas in all timelines, dimension, and to do the highest good in all our relationship. Okay, so these things you need to put in your mind. I will send you this because if you can write down now, I will give you 1 minute. Write this down because this is a ritual you need to do with the blue flower. If you're not finding any blue flower, white flower is okay. While chanting, touch the flower to your whole body, all chakras from head to foot. Now imagine that all your bad karmas as black smoke are being absorbed in the flower. Feel and sense Lord Shiva's energy is cleansing your soul, body, and mind and spirit. You are being permeated with this divine energy and then throw that flower out. Express your gratitude to Lord Shiva. This is a Maha Mantra for Rudrashta Adhyayi called Namakam. Okay. So this ritual you can do to cleanse your karmas. Okay. There are a lot of chords we are connecting because we have been born in different dimensions, different planets, but all we remember is now Earth. Okay. That is a blessing only, but we need to remove all the karmas which we have created. Okay, this is a special remedies which I am giving you. The Tura flowers are known for their association with Lord Shiva. Placing these flowers on the Shivling is believed to protect your family from malevolent forces and promote overall well-being. Okay, so Dhatura flowers, you ask puja stall or flower stall, they will give you. Second remedy, do anoint shivling with sugarcane juice. So you can put the sugarcane juice on the shivlinga, okay, on the Shivrathri for wealth and prosperity. Okay, sugarcane juice, you know, right? So you need to do abhisheka. Okay, now coming to the havans. After this, all this ritual at the end means at 4 a.m. or 3 after 3:30 a.m. you need to do this havan. Okay, so Mahashivratri starts on 15th February. Okay, and the Nishit Kal Muhurta is 12:09 a.m. of 16th morning. Okay, to 1 a.m. Okay, this is a 1 hour time which you are having on 16th February ki subah. 15th February ki subah means it's the 15th February's start of the day. So between 15th and 16th, this is the important time. Although the entire night is good, but this is a special time where you need to do the rituals, if possible, to all rituals. Or if you want to concentrate with 1008 mantra, whatever problem you are facing with prosperity, fear, removal of karmic cleansing, do that ritual only with more mantras, like 100 and 1008, like that. Okay. Char Prahar Puja, it starts from 6:15 p.m. on 15th February to 6:50 a.m. on 16th February. Okay, so this is a 12 hours period. This is the best period to do all the sadhana. Nobody should sleep on this day. Nobody should sleep. Whoever is present here, nobody should sleep. Do whatever you want, don't sleep. Even though you don't do ritual, just chant Om Namah Shivaya and sit straight. Take holiday on 16th, I will tell you, and sleep like after 6:50 a.m. Not sleep like anything. But on these 12 hours, don't sleep and eat before. I forgotten to about the diet. Before 6:15 p.m., like around 4:30 p.m. on 15th, that is a Sunday. Eat very light food like fruits or something because you need that energy with you. You should not eat too much because all the energy will go in digestion and then you will feel sleepy at the 2 o'clock or 3 o'clock. That should not happen. Okay. If possible, do upas full day. 24 hours, don't eat anything, just be on the little juice or something or water. Okay. I observe 48 hours without water. Okay. Full 15 and 16 without water. Okay. So if you can do this, do it. Otherwise, at least from 4:30 p.m. in the afternoon on 15th to 7 a.m. on 16th. Don't eat anything because your entire energy will go in digestion and you will feel sleepy. And that energy which you want to use to rise up your Kundalini will unnecessarily go in digestion. So don't eat anything heavy. If possible, do the upwas. Okay. So coming to the Havan, Havan Samagri is Aam ki lakdi. Aam ki lakdi is mango tree bark. Mango tree, that branch which you need to gather. Gai ka ghee is cow's ghee. Okay. Til is sesame, white sesame. Jo is what you can say. Jo, you ask Jo because you will find JAU. In English, they say JAU. Jo. Google again. I don't know the alternative. I think this is called as frankincense. I think. Just check this. Kapoor is Kapoor, and Pili Sarso is yellow mustard seed. Yellow mustard seed. These are the important samagri for Havan. You need to have this with you. If you don't have any of one of these, it's okay. But try to gather all these six. Anyway, ghee is required for Havan to put into the Havan. Okay. And in this, you can put Belpatra, Dhatura. Bhang is very difficult. I don't know. If possible, you can arrange Bhang. Shahad is honey. Ganga Jal is holy water from river Ganga. Panchamrut, you know how Panchamrut is made? Panchamrut is made by 5 elements: sugar, honey, curd, milk, and you can put water also. Okay, if you have this. So you put all these things and you make a panchamrut. Bhasma is there. Bhasma generally you get in the puja thing. Chandan is there. Okay, this you add. If you can add this, nothing like it. Okay, but these six are important. These six are very important. These are Vishesh Puja. Vishesh Puja means if you can arrange, it's good. If not, then it's okay. No problem. Okay. If you once you arrange it, Bhog Prasad, bear, Mosmi Fal Mithai. So you can arrange any fruits, seasonal fruit. You can have any sweets from the sweet shop, or you can make it at the home, or any fruit or anything which you have made at home. Offer to Lord Shiva. Okay. Your Havan Kund should be made from copper. Okay. And the mantra which you need to chant is Om Namah Shiva Swaha. Okay. So you need to put, so I'm stopping it here. Have you done any Havan in your home? You take a copper pot, you put aam ki lakdi or any Havan, what you can say, wood there. Put the ghee, put the kapoor, and light it. And in that, you put slowly ghee, slowly jaw, slowly add bel patra, slowly add flour, slowly add this panchamrut. Everything you add. Okay, homam, yes, homam. Okay, home, havan, everything is same. Havan is a bigger one because it requires a lot of time also, 4 5 hours, 6 hours. But this will complete within half an hour. If you do 108 times, if you do 1008 times, it will take some time. Yeah. Yeah. You can put cow dung also. Yeah. Good choice. You can put that cow dung cake also. Okay. So I think just wait. Few slides are remaining. Okay. So after this Havan, if you want to do the Bhairav sadhana, I am just telling you here, if you want to do this is a very simple, no harm, nothing. This chant the Bhairav Ashtak. Bhairav Ashtak you can get on internet easily, or you can bring a book with Bhairav Ashtak. It might be written in Sanskrit or English. On the puja, in any puja store, they generally have it, or you order from Amazon. It is called as Bhairav Ashtak. Okay. And you chant it for 24 times. Then after 24 times, just meditate on the form. You will see some form of Bhairava after chanting. Even if you don't see, don't worry. If you see complete darkness, it's also okay because that is also a form of Bhairava. Meditate for 5 minutes. Okay. This you do for 2 times. So 24 times Bhairavashtak, 5 minutes meditation, take a rest of 10 minutes. Again, do drink water or something because you will feel the heat after chanting this because these are powerful mantras. Okay. So after chanting this, you will take a break of 10 15 minutes. Again, chant this for 24 minutes. Okay. And for 5 minutes, you meditate on the form. Okay. So Bhairav Ashtak you can get easily on internet. It is readily available. There are many sites which is available. It starts with Devaraja Sevyamana Pavanagari Pankajam Vyala Yadna Sutram Indu Shekaram Kapagaram Naradadi Yogi Vrinda Danditam Digambaram Kashika Puradinatha Kala Bhairavam Bhai. Okay. So this is the start of this. There are 8 slokas like this and you can chant it for 24 times. Immense heat will generate from your body. Okay. Don't worry. Just meditate after that 5 minutes. If you get the darshan, nothing like. Okay. Just light a simple diya before in front of Lord Shiva and then start this mantra. You do minimum 2 times. Okay. So that's it from my side. The presentation has stopped. Any questions you want to ask? Any doubt? Anything? Otherwise, we can end this.
Vivek sir, is there any restrictions certain kind of people like they should not do?
See, there is no restriction, but the restriction is on the food. You should not take non-veg food. You should not drink alcohol. And if possible, follow brahmacharya for these 2 3 days. Okay. So no restrictions. There is no restriction because Shivji is for everybody. Okay. There is no
Yeah, but
restriction.
the intense heat that is generated, no? Because I chant this Kala Bhairava Ashtakam. So I know like
So
how powerful it is.
yeah. So that's why I said it intense because I want it. If you want to do this, you do this.
Hmm.
Otherwise, other rituals which are anyway I have given, so you can do that. If you want to be close to Bhairavji, you can chant it.
Yeah, you
If you
should
want to
be
reduce,
aware of your own energy levels also, how much you can handle.
exactly, exactly.
So
That's
you
why I
please
kept
be
it last.
mindful. Yeah, yeah.
I kept it at the last. So there is no warning such that, because we don't know our own capacity most of the time. Unless you do all these things, you will not know your own capacity. You will always think yourself as less. नहीं जमेगा, नहीं होगा, नहीं, no, 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 I cannot do. पहले ही बोल देगा, experience नहीं लेगा. You will first only tell that it's difficult. This should not happen. That's why I told intense heat will generate. Okay, if you want to do this, do it. Otherwise, the other rituals are sufficient to keep you awake entire night. Or anyone who cannot do anything, just chant Shivji's name, Om Namah Shivaya, entire night. Don't sleep. That's the total agenda. Yes, Venkatji.
For gents it's okay. For in case of ladies it's only for general information take to all participants. Is there any restriction during periods time?
No, no. You can chant. See, you should not touch in periods time. You should not touch Shivlinga. You should not touch Shivlinga.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
chanting you can do. Chanting you can do mentally. Just don't touch and
Wonderful.
just chant. Simple.
Wonderful,
Because
wonderful.
see,
Thank you.
in our tradition, now we consider everything sacred. Everything is sacred. Everything which you see is sacred. Even the dirt, garbage, everything is sacred. Even on Lakshmi Puja, we gather that garbage and we put this diya on that. That because of you are out, Lakshmi is allowed to come in. You are sacred. Without you, Lakshmi has no power. Lakshmi has no significance. So each forces is Bal and Atibal, Bal and Viruddha Bal. Okay, both are required. If I if there is only white in this entire universe, there is no black. That white loses its value. Because there is black, white has its significance. So in our mind, again, this is a societal impression. In our mind, we have created it. But anyway, I don't want to go against that, because we have carried that impression so many lifetime. Because Kamakhya temple in Assam.
Yes, yes, yes,
Yeah.
we know.
In Kamakhya, you know what is there? Kamakhya is
Yes.
a female part of the sati, which is fallen there. Female genital part. And it is the most powerful temple. 3-day mela happens there. On that, where from that genital, the blood comes out. This is the creation. The starts of the creation happens there. And we are, I don't know, this mentality is coming from somewhere, Western culture mostly. I don't know. Because the creation starts from that. Without that, creation cannot happen.